PlayStation Network and Xbox Live pretty much go down like every month now. It's gotten to the point where 2 years ago, when the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One first came out, people were tolerating it. A month and some months in, people would just like, oh, these problems will probably be fixed in the next 2 years. But it's 2 years later, and we still got problems with PlayStation Network and Xbox Live. Now, listen, I don't get on PlayStation Network anymore, and I'm mostly on PC. But it does bother me when I do decide to get on PlayStation Network on my PS4. I do decide to log in and try to get online and play some games or something like that. I'm greeted with PlayStation stores underneath maintenance, or it just doesn't sign me in, and I have to continue to try to sign in, and it gives me some type of error. And I'm not the type of person to get mad, when a service is down, because I understand that not everything nowadays can be always connected online. And I know that's what scares some people when they bought digital games and they can't play them on their PS4s or their Xbox Ones, because they have to be connected to, those marketplaces to be, to play the game that they bought. And I understand that, you know. I buy majority of my games digitally too, excuse me. So I understand the reasons behind, PlayStation Network and Xbox Live being down will make people, sort of upset and disappointed. But it's 2 years later, you know. This money that Sony is getting from the PS4 selling, that money should have been going to making the network infrastructure, solid, to make it where it doesn't go down as much every month. And Xbox Live, we all know Xbox Live is just a target of a series amount of hacks and DDoS attacks, because people just blankly don't like Microsoft and just want to see that company fail. But DDoS Microsoft, don't DDoS Xbox. Don't try to DDoS the domain of Xbox and the Xbox division of Microsoft. Just because you hate Microsoft, just DDoS them. Don't they keep gaming away from it. For any problems that people have with gaming, you can resolve that within the gaming community. You understand me? But if you constantly feel some type of way about gaming, and you feel as if, oh, I'm gonna hurt Microsoft, or I'm gonna hurt Sony, I'm gonna hurt Xbox and PlayStation because so and so. So I'm going to just hack these infrastructures just to show people and show Sony and Microsoft how weak, their firewall is, or something like that. You're not hurting them. You're hurting the people who play on Xbox Live or PSN. Understand me? And these infrastructures shouldn't be so easy to be taken down. There's companies that have stronger network infrastructures than Sony and Microsoft. And it's amazing, but Amazon is one of those companies. I haven't seen Amazon go offline for like more than an hour. If Amazon did get DDoS, it will be right back on in like 30 minutes or so. Right? So it's crazy how, PSN and Xbox Live go down like every single month. And I understand that, like, a lot of people are disappointed, a lot of people are mad, and it's frustrating, But I mostly don't even be on PlayStation Network. But when I do decide to get on, I'm always greeted with some type of error, or I can't get on because PlayStation Network is down. And it's crazy. That's why I don't pay for PlayStation Plus. I wait for Sony to give out a free weekend. Either that, or I'll probably get like a $10, 1 month subscription. That's it. I don't pay for PlayStation Plus because I know PlayStation Network isn't always reliable to be online. It goes down more than pretty much any other infrastructure here in the gaming industry. I've never once seen Steam go down. Steam went down for maybe 20 minutes at most, I think, one time. And I didn't even notice. By the time I exited out of one of my games and tried to go into another game, Steam was back up, But I read somewhere on, I think online, that some people had problems with connecting with Steam like last week. But That's nothing compared to PlayStation Network and Xbox Live. They go down like every month, and people who spend $60+ on um these online subscriptions and try to connect to Xbox Live or PlayStation Network like every single day. They're only able to connect maybe 4 or 5 times a week before they run into some type of issue or error, and that's crazy. These companies have all this money, and their infrastructures are supposed to be like solid. I understand they can't be up like all the time, but going down every month isn't, that isn't supposed to happen either. But yeah, man, this is a rant. It's crazy. That's why I hardly get on PlayStation Network. And I feel like, Sony and Microsoft are just kind of using us at this point. They make all this money, and they don't seem to be improving on, what they promised us in the beginning. We were promised by Sony that, the PlayStation Network would be a more solid network infrastructure when the PlayStation 4 was first being, given out, questions from people who were fans of the uh, PlayStation consoles. And, Sony said, yes, the PlayStation Network will be improved and such and such. And it's 2 years later, and we have yet to see improvement. Now, I know we can't put this all, on Sony. I know Sony isn't, responsible for that, but it's mostly PlayStation. And Sony should get on PlayStation ass about this type of stuff. We shouldn't allow this to happen, every month. That's just ridiculous. But yeah, man, like I said, this is just a rant, man. I hardly be on PlayStation Network, but when I decide to connect to it, it's just greet me with a bunch of errors and shit. But yeah, if you like the video, hit the like button. You dislike the video, hit the dislike button. Comment below you want to share your 2 cents, and I'm out here. Peace.